Are you stuck in a weight loss plateau and you're super frustrated, the scale is not moving? You've clicked on the right video because I am going to give you guys 15 tips on how to get the scale moving again and to break that plateau. So let's get into it. Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. Super excited to get into these tips on how to help you break that weight loss plateau. First things first, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button. If you're new to my channel and this is the first time you're popping on, welcome. I'm the incredible shrinking Steffi. On my channel, I talk about everything related to weight loss, food addiction. I share my struggles, my successes. I share everything with you guys. I'm very honest, very real. So if you're looking for inspiration or if you want to follow my journey, please subscribe to my channel. The support truly does mean everything to me. Secondly, I am not a doctor or a medical professional. So this video is just based off of the research that I did and my own personal experience with weight loss plateaus. So yeah. Let's just get into it. So I am currently on a journey to lose a total of 200 pounds from my highest weight of 374. I started this YouTube channel when I was 291 pounds 38 weeks ago, and I am down 59 pounds and a total of 142 pounds from my highest weight. I just recently went through a plateau, a very long plateau. I was stuck in the 240s. The scale is now moving again, which is really exciting, but I wanted to help you guys for those who are stuck in a plateau right now. I want to help you and give you guys some tips on what worked for me. The first 11 tips are what I personally did, but I'm also going to give you 4 more that either didn't apply to me or I didn't do. But it may be something that you guys need to hear, so I'm going to share everything with you. 15 tips on how to break that weight loss plateau. And I hope it helps. Number 1. Okay, guys. I want you to listen up. Number 1 is so important. Number 1 is something that I never did before and that I did this time. Number 1 is the most important tip that I can give you. Are you ready? Don't give up. Just keep going. Okay, so I have been on a keto journey more times than I can even tell you, okay? I've done keto, it works, helps you lose weight. Obviously, it just makes you feel better, and I just love it. It's what I prefer. It's how I prefer to lose weight. But you're always going to get stuck in a plateau. Your weight is going to stall at one point or another. And every single time before, I would give up because it would just get too hard. I didn't want to work for nothing. I had that mental mindset where I needed to see it come off. I needed to see those results in order to keep going. This time is different. I chose to keep going. No matter how many times I stepped on that scale and it didn't give me the number that I want, it didn't make me feel good, I just kept going. You guys are holding me accountable, showing up for you every single week and giving you my results. And you guys are depending on me. A lot of you are looking for inspiration, someone to, cheer you on too. So the feelings are mutual. You're cheering me on, I'm cheering you on. We're doing this together. And I just want to thank you for holding me accountable because you guys are a huge reason why I did not give up. So number 1, the most important tip, just keep going. If you're stepping on that scale every week and it's either going up or it's not moving at all, just keep going. Just keep going. If you know that what you're doing is right, you're doing all the things. You're eating the right food, you're exercising, whatever it is that you're doing, you know that it's right, just keep going and the weight will come off. I promise. Number 2, change things up. I've mentioned this quite a few times in a lot of my videos because it is very important to change things up throughout your journey, especially if you're stuck in a plateau. Your body has been accustomed to what you're doing. It's familiar with what you're doing. And so the weight is going to slow down because it's comfortable, right? So changing things up is going to shock your body and it's going to get the weight moving. Maybe try an egg fast. I have some egg fast videos that you guys can check out. Also beef and butter fast I've done, carnivore I've done. Changing your diet up is going to shock your body. It's going to keep it guessing and the weight will start to come off again. Maybe you're not eating enough. So maybe try eating a little bit more. Maybe you're eating too much. Try eating a little bit less. Experiment with what you're doing and just change things up. Number 3, track your macros. I had to do this at one point in my journey because I was eating too much. I was still eating what I was eating at 291 pounds, and I've lost almost 60 pounds now. So making sure that you're updating your macros. I personally use Carb Manager, but there's MyFitnessPal. There are tons of apps out there that you can use to track your macros. Figure out what your body needs and make sure that you're hitting them. Number 4, eat more protein. This definitely worked for me. This helped get the scale moving. I wasn't consuming enough protein, and it's really good to make sure that you are consuming protein with every single meal. Studies show that when you consume protein throughout the entire day with every meal, that is going to lead to weight loss and muscle mass retention. They say that we should be consuming 20 to 30 grams of protein with each meal, and that is based on 3 meals a day. You can also add a protein shake in throughout the day as well if you're not getting enough protein. So protein, protein, protein. Number 5, drink more water. I am not good about my water. I have never been good about my water, but I really have made it a goal to get at least 64 ounces. And what really helped me was getting a motivational water bottle. I love my water bottle. It's my new water bottle. The first day that I got it, I filled it up twice. I drank a gallon of water, and never before have I ever drank a gallon of water before in a day. The bottle honestly helped me, so I highly recommend getting one. I will put the link in the description if you guys want to check it out. I get it on Amazon, but it's great. It's a magic water bottle. It really is. And obviously drinking more water, making sure that your body is staying hydrated. Obviously, drinking more water is gonna help you with weight loss, and it's just gonna make you feel better. So just make sure that you're getting enough water. Number 6, manage your stress. I have a very stressful life. I have a 4-year-old, and my twins will be 2 years old next month. So yeah, needless to say, there's a lot of stress in my house, and I am an emotional eater. I eat my emotions. When I get stressed out, that is what I want to do. I just want to eat. Finding ways to manage your stress is really important, especially if you're an emotional eater like me. Maybe getting up early in the morning and just having some quiet time before your kids wake up. That's what I have been doing. Or having time at night, just to wind down and having some quiet time. Whatever it is that's stressing you out during the day, try and find ways that you can manage it. Because stress can also slow your weight loss down, and that's the last thing that we want. 7, my favorite, intermittent fasting. So like I said, I've done keto many, many times before, but I have never incorporated intermittent fasting into my daily routine because I never really knew anything about it. Intermittent fasting has really changed the game for me because it helps me to control my emotional eating. So like I said, I'm an emotional eater, so I want to eat when I get stressed out, when I'm happy, when I'm bored, when I'm anything I'm feeling, I want to eat it away. If I am in my fasting window, I can't eat, and so it just helps me. But fasting definitely has helped me with my weight loss as well. Obviously, you're restricting your calories and you're burning more fat because you have that longer stage of ketosis. So it helps you to burn more fat, it helps to control your appetite, and it helps to keep the scale moving. So I definitely recommend you try intermittent fasting. If you are doing fasting, then try changing up your fasting schedule. If you're doing a 16-8, fast 16 hours, eat for 8, try doing an 18-6. Try doing OMAD, 1 meal a day. Try alternate day fasting where you fast the entire day, maybe 2 days a week. Whatever you're doing with fasting, just change it up and see if it gets the scale moving again. Number 8, it's gonna sound weird. Eat Truffles. I have no idea why this worked for me. Maybe it's the increased fat, the good, clean, healthy fat that I'm adding every day, but I eat Truffles every single day. And ever since I started eating these Truffles, the scale started to move, the weight started to come back off, and they're magic Truffles, guys. So I have a video on my favorite Truffles, and I use them as bread. I use them as a bread replacement. I will put the link in the description for that video because you guys got to try these Truffles. If you don't have a Dash mini waffle maker, highly recommend getting one of those as well. I'll put the link for that in the description. I'm gonna hook you guys up today, I promise you. You want to try these Truffles. They're amazing. And I use them for sandwiches. Like I said, I'll have a turkey sandwich, an egg sandwich, a chicken salad sandwich. Those have been my go-to recently. And I put cheese on it so that it makes it crispy. And it's just like Oh, it's so good. It's a savory, crispy waffle sandwich. So you guys definitely have to check that out. And like I said, once I started eating Truffles, the scale started to move. Magic Truffles. Number 9 is kind of common sense. Add some activity. So if you're not moving enough, add some activity into your life. It doesn't have to be anything crazy or strenuous, Maybe just start walking. That's what I've been doing. I want to fall in love with walking. And now that it's nice outside up here in Maine, I'm starting to go walking again, and it just feels really, really good. I want to fall in love with it. Right now, I walk for 2 miles. I would love to walk 5 miles a day, So once I started to add some activity, that helped the scale move as well, which is kind of common sense, You start moving, you burn more calories, you feel good, and it helps you to eat better. Because you're not going to work out for nothing, right? You're not going to go for, a 5-mile walk and then come home and eat a piece of cake. It's just not going to be what you want to do. So just add some activity because it's just going to make you feel so much better too. Number 10, super important. Don't rely on the scale. That scale can be the devil, am I right? If you're an everyday wearer like me and you're stuck in a plateau, that scale is your enemy, okay? You need to put the scale away. If it is causing you to emotionally eat, because when you're frustrated, you just wanna eat, and then you're sabotaging your journey because you're frustrated with the scale, but obviously when you eat and you fall off the wagon, that's not gonna get the scale moving either. Well, it is, but in the wrong direction. So stay off the scale. Get rid of the scale. You don't need it. Go by how you feel. Go by how your clothes are fitting, because even if the scale's not moving, you may be losing inches. So make sure you're taking measurements. Don't rely on the scale when you're stuck in a plateau. Just keep going. Don't let the scale define you or your journey. Your journey is so much more than that number on the scale. You are so much more than that number on the scale. Just keep going and throw the scale out. Don't rely on that number. Number 11, if you are on a keto journey, the best investment that you can make is a Keto Mojo. I love my Keto Mojo because it tells me where my numbers are at, my glucose and my ketones. I highly recommend you get one because this is gonna, let you know if you're even in ketosis. And if you're stuck in a plateau, the weight's not moving, maybe you're not in ketosis. So checking that, maybe seeing if certain foods are throwing you out of ketosis, getting a Keto Mojo is a really great investment, and I'm gonna put the link in the description for that as well. I love my Keto Mojo. All right, so the first 11 are what personally worked for me, what I tried and found worked, got the scale moving. So that was my own personal experience. The next 4, these tips are not what I tried or they just didn't apply to me, but they may help someone out there, so I'm gonna share them with you. Number 1, get plenty of sleep. So if the weight's not moving, you need to check. Are you sleeping at night? Are you getting a good night's sleep? Because if you are not, that can actually cause weight gain because not getting enough sleep is going to lower your metabolic rate. They say that you should be getting at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep. So if you're not sleeping good at night, try to find ways to improve that. Number 2, avoid alcohol, especially if you're drinking sugary, high caloric alcohol. Having a drink or two once in a while obviously isn't going to hurt you too bad, but if you're consuming too much alcohol, that may be a reason why the scale's not moving. Number 13, eat more fiber. Number 14, eat vegetables with every meal. Bottom line, weight loss plateaus suck. They do. They're very frustrating and they seem to last forever. But just know that they are a normal part of the weight loss process. Almost everyone gets stuck in a stall at one point or another. So if you are stuck in a weight loss plateau right now or you have been in one, congratulations, you're normal. I hope these tips helped you in some way or another. If you found value in this video, please give me a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe to my channel. And if you have any questions, please put them down in the comments below. I'll be happy to answer them. I hope you guys are having a fantastic week and stay tuned for my next results video on Monday. All right, guys, stay safe and choose health. Bye. So glad you clicked on this video today. No. I talk about all things related, all weight loss related. I'm even talking about. There's also tons of apps that you can do. Oh gosh. Why does talking make me want to burp? There's like kids on the back of that tractor. Like hanging off the side. What the heck? Country living. and don't let that bad boy, that's stupid.